We just got this back in stock. Okay, so here's the story. Last year in March of 2024, we brought you 3 1-pound bags of the large Atlantic sea scallops at a price very similar to this as a one-time only price. We usually say it's the lowest price for 3 months. It's taken us a full year to bring them back to you at this value and at this price. 3 1-pound bags of delicious, clean sea scallops. I've never had a grain of sand in your sea scallops, Brittany.
Correct.
They are the most delicious. And by the way, you can see on your screen, do you see that caramelization? That caramelization, you get it because they're dry sea scallops, right? They're not injected with a solution, which means that they get the perfect sear when I'm putting them on the skillet, on the frying pan. And Brittany Rostelli is here to talk to us all about it today. Now, we're gonna show you at some point, oh, right over here. This is what you get, right? So you're gonna get 3 of these bags of the dry sea scallops. Right away, you can see they do not shrink. You know why they don't shrink? Because they're not solution injected. Your item number for this is M93150. $32 gets it home on Easy Pay. So now's your chance to pick it up and get it for yourself because like I said, we haven't seen this price in over a year. Now, Brittany, in the time that it took me to tell everyone what they're getting,
yes,
you made a whole dinner.
I did. I did it in that time. But I am going to cook a couple in the time that we're going to be chatting now, just to show everyone how quickly you can make a scallop at home because it is so fast. It's one of the biggest fears that people have to cook seafood at home, especially scallops. They could not be easier, especially something like this. So these are dry sea scallops.
We have fewer than 600 remaining. Go.
We have caught these right in the North American Atlantic Ocean between New Jersey and New England. So these guys are coming out of the beautiful Atlantic Ocean, nice and cold, again, nutrient dense. They are 3 1-pound bags. So every bag is under 20. So you're gonna have anywhere from, 60 scallops. Yeah, exactly. Isn't they amazing?
They're so perfect. You know what I love about these scallops? They're not rubbery.
They're sweet and they're bouncy.
Right?
Yes.
Usually, like, if you have like a bad scallop, like one that's like really rubbery, you know what that experience is like. These are sweet. They melt in your mouth. You can bite right through them. They melt like butter when you bite into them.
They do.
All you want to do is this. You want to heat up your pan really, really hot, right?
Exactly.
Whether you're using
nice
butter or olive oil or both in my case, because I do like both.
Same.
Then you get that nice sizzle and that sear starting on the pan. And you want to cook these from defrosted, right, Brittany? But they defrost in seconds.
Exactly. You want to defrost these. I'd probably suggest about 15 minutes in a bowl of cold water. Don't crowd your pan. You can put a lot in. Just have everybody have a little bit of space between each other. And then it's about 2 or 3 minutes per side if you're cooking them in the pan like I love to do. Just as Alberti said, a little olive oil and a little bit of butter. And that's it. That's all you need to really take out that incredible sweet taste. The 2 to 3 minutes per side give you that incredible texture and this beautiful crust that you will only achieve from a dry sea scallop. You'll notice now when you go out to dinner, the scallops are on the menu and they are dry. The chef wants you to know that. He's pointing out that it's a dry sea scallop.
So here's what's going on. I want to remind you again, we had these back in March last year. And we haven't had them back at this one-time only price for a full 12 months. Today we have it for you at a one-time only price and an Easy Pay of just $32. If you're thinking about, again, serving a delicious fish kind of brunch with the salmon Wellingtons that we had on a little bit earlier, maybe you're making these like a little entree. Everybody gets this on top of a little salad with a drizzle of a sauce, like a remoulade sauce.
I love that.
Today, we have that for you in our show. You can make the most beautiful brunch, the most beautiful buffet, and cut the price down. Get it today at the one-time only price. Now, I will tell you, there is no auto delivery on this. Maybe you're stocking up and you're using that Easy Pay. You're getting it home with free shipping and handling. M93150 is your item number. These are large Atlantic sea scallops. Brittany, I was telling this story. The last time I was at a really nice restaurant in Palm Springs, I went with some friends. It was $50 for 4 scallops.
I believe it. I believe it.
4 scallops on a plate with like a little frisee underneath.
I believe
and like
it.
they drizzled some sort of like, kind of like lemony butter sauce on top of it.
Yeah.
And
you can do that at home.
I couldn't believe the price. Look at how you're getting 3 pounds of them.
Yeah.
And that right over there that we're seeing, this is like, that right over there, like that has like a smattering of like
like a sweet potato puree that you could do at home. Again, so simple. The scallops just have a beautiful flavor, so keeping it simple with these, with your traditional surf and turf.
Yeah, because you want to taste the scallops.
You do. With this, if you're having a wet sea scallop, that's the time when you want to really soak that in like the Alfredo sauces.
Yep.
And
throw that in your cioppino.
Exactly.
Throw that with your red sauces.
This you really want to enjoy. And another thing about dry sea scallops, I just pulled a raw one here next to a cooked one because I want to show everybody that when you have a dry sea scallop, these guys are not shrinking when you cook them. So this guy is raw.
They're holding their shape.
Yes, they're holding their shape, they're holding their size.
Look at
you
that.
can see that's completely cooked through. So again, a wet sea scallop is really going to shrink down.
Yeah.
You're not going to have that with these.
Yeah, touched it, got to eat it.
Yes, you have to eat it. So we're sauteing, so I'm about to flip these, but baking them in a little casserole dish is also one of my favorites.
Oh.
This is just scallops and a little bit of butter and some parsley. And then you put that in, broil it for about 8 minutes, and they come out again with that golden crust, and then you have that really pretty butter.
Speaking of crust, just get a nice little French bread, dip it in there, you're enjoying it with the butter. Here's what's going on. If you have it in your shopping cart, you gotta check out. It's a one-time only value. The price goes away at the end of the show, or while supplies last. We now have fewer than, Frank, you were telling me 400, right, to go around? So fewer than 400 to go around at this price and at this easy pay. Now, you did just see the remoulade sauce on your screen. Ask your operator about adding the remoulade sauce to your purchase. I use the remoulade sauce on burgers. I use it on chicken.
Yeah.
I use it on fish. That is always in my refrigerator. It's one of the best condiments that we bring to you here at QVC. But here's what I want you to see. 3 1-pound bags of the sea scallops. And of course, you cook as many as you want because they're individually quick frozen, right? They're IQF. And so they're all separate in the bag. You just take out what you need from frozen. And what's really nice about that is that, you know, maybe it's tonight, it's a family meal. Maybe tonight it's just a me meal, right?
Yes, absolutely. You take out exactly what you need. Like you said, they're IQF, so individually quick frozen. They're not going to stick together. Kind of think about going to your grocery store, you buy something frozen, it defrosts a little bit on the way home, and then when you put it back in the freezer, when you go to defrost it, everyone's stuck together. That is not going to happen.
Yeah, it never
here.
happens with this. Now, we've got more ideas for you. I love this one for appetizers specifically.
Same.
Because, final 300 to go around, M931500 item number. If it is in your cart, I do want to encourage you to check out because somebody can basically steal it right out of your cart.
Yes.
And the price is only good till 7 p.m.
Bacon wrapped scallops.
Oh my God, those are so
This is something you can do at home in 10 minutes. This nice crispy bacon on the outside here, broil it for 5 minutes. Take it out and then wrap your raw scallop in the bacon and broil it for another 5 minutes altogether, and they will cook evenly and perfectly.
Oof.
In 10 minutes, bacon wrapped scallops.
These are like candy.
Yes.
These are like candy. Actually, if you took like a maple syrup glaze and put it over top, it really is like candy. That's a surf and turf you could go for. Right over there, we have another surf and turf on the plate here. And this for me, Brittany, this is a beautiful shareable dinner moment, right? So you've got these lovely, it looks like this is like a filet. And then we have, are these like artichoke hearts? What are these over here? Oh, they're little eggplants, little eggplants.
Yeah, the artichokes and the eggplants, beautiful with the scallops.
Oh my gosh.
The little potato puree. And now we have our seared scallops that are finished. We're gonna put them over my little
so
salad
that took
right
a
here.
whole 3 minutes basically, right?
Yeah, about 4 to 5 minutes this took to sear on each side. We got our little crust, and then we'll put that over a beautiful salad. Really bouncy, really sweet flavor. This is going to just accompany this beautifully. And again, this is restaurant quality dry sea scallop, wild caught, right here between New Jersey and New England.
Yeah.
Beautiful waters, just incredible product.
And when you think about the fact that, like, you know, again, like scallops are usually the most expensive fish on the menu, right? They really are, especially if whether it's an appetizer or an entree. You could serve them scampi style. You could serve them as an appetizer. Like right over here, we have these little polenta patties.
Yes.
And then the scallops are right on top. And it looks like the scallops are
Tempura battered.
Tempura battered, yeah, and then deep fried. So you can do a whole kind of like menagerie of different types of ways to serve this. But today we're giving you the opportunity to try it out for yourself. We are last call. So you want to check out your shopping cart and get it home at that price. M931500 item number. That's not going to last, but Oh my gosh, Brittany, I'm in love with the flavor of these scallops because they truly are sweet and delicious and very, very different from something that you'd find anywhere else. Okay, check out your shopping cart because that's not gonna last our show. The price does go up at 7 p.m., but it's not gonna last that long. Brittany, thank you so much. Are we gonna see you anymore in this show today? Or?
Not this show, but I'll be in.
But you're
David
on with
tonight.
David tonight.
Yes,
okay.
I am.
M93150 is your item number for that. Okay. This is coming up in our show.